Thank you very much for all of you came here today. And thank you very much, Dauphinian Books, which is distributed by HarperCollins for publishing The Path to Awakening. And thank you very much, American Institute, who organized this wonderful function today. I will explain the two reasons why I written this commentary of the 7 points mind training, and after that, then you can give me the questions. Then he will handle the questions. Yeah. The first reason is I have been teaching in the United States and European countries for last over 30 years, or I will say almost 40 years. And I had a lot of experience of the evolution of the Western society as well as connected to the Buddhism. Therefore, according to my experience in the past and now, a lot of change happened. In the past, like let's say in 1980s when I was teaching in the United States, that time so many hippies were who interested in Buddhism, and they absorbed Buddhism very comfortably. And even because of Buddhism, the successful hippies could stop taking drugs, and then they deeply involved in the meditation, and they were very successful, I know. Nowadays, or later, I think so, later in about 1990 or maybe before that, then the yuppies started, isn't it? So when they accepted Buddhism, it's a little different than from the hippies. And in Tibet, the Tibetan populations, most of the populations divided by the four Buddhist schools. Though divided by the four Buddhist schools, but there were not so much in the sectarian problems. Only a particular school ruled the government, then there was sectarian problems. There is also. But that is political reason only. But in the West, when the Buddhists, as I said, nowadays yuppies, so the high-level yuppies or not deeply involved in the yuppies, no matter whatever, you are business-minded, so business-oriented. People are business-oriented. So when you follow a particular school, you think that you are following one particular company, and the teachers are your boss of the company, and then the contrary, the other schools are competitors. Naturally, you may think competitors, and as well as the spiritual leaders of the schools who are different are your competitors. And then sectarian problem is even stronger than what we used to have in Tibet, as I mentioned before. So sectarianism is not healthy to develop among the community. And the path to awakening lineage is very, very pure lineage. In Tibet, all the four school practitioners followed this 7 points mind training. Sorry, not the path to awakening, 7 points mind training. So I've written the commentary of the 7 points mind training, mainly dedicated for the non-Tibetans. But of course, Tibetans can also read it, use it. And then this is totally secular practice. and you only learn how to do the meditation, and you will learn the different levels of the meditation up to the, let's say, enlightenment. And you will not be trapped in a particular commitment, such as like in Vajrayana practice, yes, true, if a type of guru who is highly qualified on Vajrayana practice give the empowerment to the disciple, and then disciple will follow the instruction of the guru without hesitation. They may not analyze anything what guru say. And that dynamic practice was organized completely for the hermitage. You know, in the early time, Vajrayana practice is completely for the hermitage people. That's why they go into the deep jungle, and nobody knows how the practitioners are doing practice until they are enlightened. You won't know it. When it's mixed with the society, then I could see very clearly that you have to make a lot of commitment for many reasons, which is not very healthy. As I told you before, it's creating sectarian problems. And so then it will not be helpful for people. Therefore, I selected the 7 points mind training, which is lineage from the Atisha. In Tibet also, everyone follow his teaching, and I think it's most suitable for the Western society. Another reason I wrote this book is so many people are suffering with anxiety and depressions. So among these 7 points, the first point is very, very helpful for eliminating the depressions and anxiety. When you do there are in the first chapter there are quite several practices, but first practice, that first training is very, very, very effective training. That you focus your mind on the breath, on your breath, and then you count the exhaling, inhaling 21 times. Well, 21 times means 5 minutes, and then you have rest, and then again you do it. And then you will accumulate the good habit on it, and then later you will be able to do 100 times at one time comfortably, with fully aware about your meditation. And once you become good on doing 100 times, then you will be able to do easily 1,000 times. And then from that, then the peace of the mind will develop. And once peace of the mind develops, then you have no reason to have anxiety and depressions, because the joy of from the peace of mind has no comparison in our normal life. Even that is first step, but you will get a very, very interesting, wonderful result. So, and then of course, after that, then gradually you will pass these second step, third step, even you can be enlightened. Yeah? So that is my second reason why I written this commentary of. And then the 7 points mind training. 7 points mind training does not mean that we are trying to take away your mind. Yeah? It means training to your mind. Like mind is usually like a wild horse, so you train it and make peaceful to rid away the agitations, rid away the hurricane minds. Yeah, and to develop the peace in the mind is the ultimate benefit of the life, I believe so. Yes, these are the simply I like to say And then very welcome if you have any questions.
Thank you, Rinpoche.